7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
He had been straight dealing. 12 hitters had retired in a row before that base hit. Now he's in the stretch, and we'll see if he's able to regroup and get right back in that groove again.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Stepping in now, Scott Van Slyke. Smoke toward 3rd. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Justin Wilson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Justin Wilson.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Yimi Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Yimi Garcia.
Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager onto the grass. 1 down.
The second baseman, number 18.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ben Zobrist becomes out number 2 this inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Ethier's there. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That one's in there. 3-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the 1st out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Drilled down the line. Right to Bryant. Throw in time and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 3-2. Alex Wood is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Alex Wood.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hot shot to third and handled for the 1st out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at bat. Here it comes on 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Jason Hayward waits on deck. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Hard liner to center field. Gutierrez is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wade.
Riding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Now Gutierrez gets into one here as he lifts a high drive to deep left field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo home run for Franklin Gutierrez. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, you see what you get when a savvy vet gets ahead in the count. He was sitting on that pitch the whole way and gave it a long ride. So long. See you next time.
Into the box now, Adrian Gonzalez, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in to try it again, Andre Ethier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at 3rd. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Jock Peterson will be summoned down to be the pinch runner.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
In now, Scott Van Slyke. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at 3rd with 2 gone now. Chase Utley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with another 2-strike offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jock Peterson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 31, Jock
Pedro Baez
Peterson
comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 52, Pedro
Now action in the
Baez.
bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Now the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Addison Russell will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's Addison Russell. The winning run is at first base. The 3-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now, John Jay has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Alex Avila will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Alex Avila.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Carl Edwards Jr. takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Franklin Gutierrez We'll stride in one more time, looking for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his second home run. As you see what got us to where we are now, a big 9th inning shot that helped propel us into extra innings. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cave, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is there on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Zobrist is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Van Slyke is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
First baseman number 44. Anthony.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez has a read on it. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. 2
batting. Right
Here's Jock
fielder,
Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The left fielder, number 33.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sergio Romo takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Granderson.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 3 after this. In is Curtis Granderson as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box, Justin Turner. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. 1 and 2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still tied 3-3. In now is John Jay. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carl Edwards Jr.
Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gutierrez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So they go down without a whimper here. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Mike Montgomery takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 39, Mike Montgomery.
Riding in once again, Corey Seager. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Montgomery is there for it. 1 down.
The batter, center fielder.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Ready for another chance? Adrian Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. Line to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's Chris Bryant now. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. No problem here. 1 away.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He doubled his last time through. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.